Yo, what's up guys? Today, I'm gonna be doing something that I never thought I'd be doing, and I definitely do not have the qualifications to be doing it. So what you see right here is my at-home drifting rig. I do a lot of drifting from this little rig right here. So I just adapted a third screen. I have a new one coming that matches these two on the outsides. Loved my computer being exposed, but as of right now with the 3 screens and stuff, that is just not possible. Well, as you guys know, I obviously edit a lot of YouTube videos too, so I'm also still gonna need a workstation. So what I plan on doing is I have an old L desk downstairs. I need it to be 53 inches on the left side, and then I want about this much space on this side. So what I'm gonna be doing here in this video, which this is going to take me a while. This video for sure is not going to be a one and done day thing for Biggie here. But I need to take this and make this 53 inches long, and then however comfortable it is for me to have another 2 screens over here. So I'd like to still have my 3 screen set up over here and a dual screen set up over here for editing and when I'm playing RuneScape. Shout out RuneScape, you know what I'm saying? I'd be playing some Scape. But that's what we got going on. So that's the setup in here. Now let's head out to the garage so I can show you guys what I got going on out there. Alright. So we are out into the shop. We have a bunch of random wood, because... I'm sorry boys. Hair's probably just fucking ridiculous. Not that the boys care, but I do. We found the real man's hairbrush. What do we think, boys? Perfect, right? Right back into the... So like I was saying, we have a bunch of wood, the L desk, and now this is gonna need to be 53 inches over here just to fit the dash. So that'll have to be 53 over there. And then we're still going to need an ideal amount of workroom over here. So pretty much what I'm seeing is this whole area is already going to be taken up. We'll have to figure out how to move this piece over here and then make it longer. So I'll probably end up ditching this top, figuring something else out. But I mean, that's what we got. This is what we're working with. Want it to be as budget as it could be. But like not be ghetto, you know? I want it to still be nice. So this is the dash from my very first Honda Civic, my gray car. So I mean, it just has a little bit of sentimental value to me, I guess. It's kind of funny. Just a nice little fucking piece of memorabilia for myself. It's missing this piece. It's probably somewhere just lost, but we still have this. I plan on snaking the shifter for the sim through here. I think this would be really cool. We still got the cup holders, like implement that, you know, like put that in here somehow. It was almost in my head too that we might have had to do it backwards, like, because this is going to be a left-hand drive desk. You know, you'd almost think my shifter and stuff's gonna have to be off to this side. I really have not made final decisions. I haven't cut anything. I'm just gathering things to like have a base. I've been taking measurements, writing stuff down, measuring from pedal to seat, from shifter to the middle of my seat, from the floor up to where I should put my seat, from horn button to the ground. Like, I've been just taking all kinds of measurements. Whether I need them or not, it's just going to be really nice to have them. So I'm going to just brainstorm. I want to get like an idea, almost a blueprint, and I might not even. I might just end up winging it and just fucking going crazy on it because that's just what I do. But I want to showcase this because I think when this is done, this is going to be pretty cool. So like I said, let me think some more and I'll get back to you guys. So these are some good rough drafts. I have taken the L desk apart. Just gotta prop it up with a piece of wood here. And this is obviously where it is gonna be when you close the door. which I'm not gonna have a door. But this would be fine because this, my leg would just, you know, sit. I'm gonna be right here. It's gonna be this little bit of a hang off here. Not a big deal. This desk will come in. There's probably gonna just be a gap here. I'm gonna have to just make this, support this with a prop. Make a leg there. Because this is like perfect. I'll put this over there obviously and then build another leg over there. But yeah, this is good. I like this. It's gonna get all painted when it's done. I'll sand it all down and paint it, and then, I mean, this can be this for now. This can even just be the mock board. And then at work, when we're done with the pallets, there's like really big pieces of wood that go on the top, and work doesn't care if we take those. So I might take one of those just because it'd already be really nice. It'd be smooth. There wouldn't be probably any of this shit. I mean, I could just fill this with Bondo, to be honest, if I cared that much. And just sand it down. Which, I obviously want this to look nice. It's gonna be in my fucking game room. I don't want just some piece of crap, piece of wood in there, you know? I mean, I want it to look nice, so we're gonna definitely try to make this look nice. Okay, so we've kind of just abandoned the side piece here for right now because we kind of got to focus on the main piece. We got to get this going first. So I have created, I put some lines. I used a straight edge. I went all the way across here. And I'm going to hollow out a lip for me to try and slide it onto here. And then once it's onto there, we can mount it from underneath and try to get extra side brackets going on and stuff. I had taken out all the ductwork. I threw that crap on the ground. I actually left this piece here because I'm assuming the wood's gonna slide in here, and like this piece is still kind of sturdy, otherwise there's nothing there. So nothing's really gonna be holding it on that half. So I kind of like, I'll leave that in there. I pulled the cluster out. We have this piece here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the cluster back in, but I do know that you can go to, it's called SimHub, I believe, and you can just take a tablet and go onto SimHub, download the software and stuff, and that can actually be your tack for a setup. So I'll have to do some more looking into that, but if I can find a cheap tablet and get that setting up, that'd be sick. Little digital dash, boys, come on. Okay, so I've cut a slit all the way through the dash. This one's a little deeper over here. I might have to cut more on this side. Yeah, probably a little bit. The idea is now this slit will slide onto here. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Hopefully it doesn't tip towards me when I'm trying, but I'm gonna cut a little bit more over there and then I'm gonna go ahead and slide it on. What do we gotta do here? So the reason why I don't want to make these cuts too big is because you obviously want it to be tight somewhere. So that's why I also left this big thing in here. Just for like something for when all the weight transfers and it leans, and like it's gonna need something to lean on. I need someone to lean on. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's gonna need something. So I'm gonna muscle with this a little bit more, and I'm gonna get it on there. I'll show you guys. You wait and see. Just give me a second. I'm not gonna sit here and show you a time lapse of me muscling on there because it's gonna just be absolutely pathetic. But you know what you know what I'm trying to do. So, all right. So this is the idea. To be honest, this is the concept. It's angled down, so I'm gonna have to try to prop it back up, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, you guys see the vision, right? Come on, you know you see it. Putting the whole cluster back, like not the cluster, putting the whole, this is going all back in there. Don't want to fuck with it too much. But all that's going back in there. And I ordered a tablet. Like, I already went ahead and pulled the trigger on a tablet, so you can sneak a tablet in here. And that'll be the Speedo and the tack. So I'll just have to make a mount on the inside of there. But yeah, I mean, this is the vision. Just even making this on there right now makes me smile a little bit. A little cheesed out, you know? Like, come on, this would be sick. Alright, so we have arched it up quite a bit, to be honest. I like it. I tried to even it out because it was cocked a little bit. I don't want to go ripping apart my sim that I use every single day to like try to pre-do like measurements for the inside of there, like the arch. But I did do some measuring before, and I might have to cut that hole open a little bit, which would be okay. I'm not going to whine about it. Do it with a jigsaw. Try to make it look clean. But I think this is what I'm going to do for tonight. Just going to leave it at this. Not mad with how far we've made it. I think it's going to be cool. Let's get up here. Let's scoot the chair up. And then obviously you'll be more lower to the ground, or I'm either going to have to raise the desk up. But yeah. Because like I said, either drop me or raise this. I'm not sure. I haven't had the seat here yet. I mean, once we get I'm probably going to ask my dad for the other spare seat that he has. That looks like this one up here, this racing one. They're a little faded, but should look good on the sim. So I don't want to pull that down from the shelf until I need it because it's heavy as fuck. So I'll probably go scoop that up tomorrow. I'll ask my dad if I can go grab it. But yeah. We're making pretty good progress. This is already geeking me out. No radio, whatever. I was going to put like the ashtray and stuff in there, but I felt like that would just be too much work. But this would be cool to put in there. Like have this next to me on the ground. Throw the fucking Twisted Tea in there. I definitely want to build a hydro. Like I might put that back in there. I left it up here. But I want to build a hydro the same as what I have in the G. I'll have to take the hydro I have for the computer and just modify it so it has a bigger arm on it. But it's all coming together, boys. I'll keep you guys updated. This is all I'm doing for tonight. So I'll pick this up at a different day. Probably tomorrow. It's the next day. We're back. We got the heat on in the garage today. Probably got messy hair again today, boys. Don't care about it this day. Yesterday I did a little bit more, eh? So what we have going on now, Dash is still mocked up on the desk. I had probably rambled about it yesterday. I don't really know. Had a lot going on yesterday, boys. So I was trying to just do this and whatever. We're not going to talk about that. But anyways, I want to replace this and possibly this. So like I was rambling about the pallet thing. I do remember rambling about the pallet top. So I'm going to definitely try to wait and see what I can get from work. I might even go ahead and just fab some stuff up, make some mounts, get it all screwed up. Even though I might not use these pieces of wood, it'd just be perfect to have it all ready so then I could take this shit off, trace it up, make what I want. And I don't even know if that's what I'm doing. I got so many ideas in my head, I'm kind of just trying to keep up. So now you guys are probably like, Biggs, where'd this chair come from? So look at how much cat hair's on this chair. Does not smell like cat piss or anything, so that's great. We gotta clean this chair up because this is an old chair that came out of a Camaro. My dad had it in a shed, and some little kitties got in there, and they're using it as a bed. So, like I said, call me weird if you want. Don't smell like fucking cat piss. So we're great. That's good. Don't want it to stink because I have cats, so we can't have none of that problems going on. So what I did do, busted the vacuum out, and I'm gonna clean it up. All right. Let me sit down and hopefully not fall backwards. Not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I need to take more measurements. Let me get to my camera. Let me come. Let me come to you guys. I need to take more measurements. And like do some math on like how tall my car is and like take out, because I measured from like ground up and shit like that, and I need to just subtract the height of the ground like to my chassis, just yada yada. I'm just rambling at this point, but yeah, because I want to know. This feels pretty good, but you still gotta fit the sim in here, still gotta fit some shit in here. Does this need to come up? Does this need to come down? Shifter right here. Bum, bum, bum. Here, let's restart. Got a checker. What? Ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Check it. This shit geeks me out to still have all this. It won't work, but it's still there. You know, it's part of it. Geeks me out. We're coming along. Just letting my imagination run wild at this point, boys. Okay, so I scooted it closer. But like I said, still gonna have to try to fit the steering wheel in here. Dash definitely does not seem like it's with my eyes. I mean, I gave it enough room to where when I put brackets on, you can see how there's room up in there. Which you won't see this, hopefully, if I do what I need to do correctly. But yeah, I can angle the dash up more. There's room for it. I think that'll end up being how it's gonna be, because right now it's just hanging on by one screw. Just chilling there. So, yeah, I mean, okay, so we're in the Honda. Couple things I notice if I'm sitting on the ground. The dash is almost like at an angle, like the bottom almost comes out and it angles the whole dash down. We're not going to be able to 100% imitate everything to a goddamn T, because we're just using screws and my imagination and wood and whatever. So I mean, I'm no expert engineer. Just doing what I can. But yeah, from what I have so far, I mean, we're pretty close. Feeling pretty good. Gonna just keep doing little things and just keep working at it. What's up, guys? Completely different day again. We're still off work though. We're still on our week off for Thanksgiving, just so we can try to keep track of the days in this video. I had the desk. I had the dash all pre-fitted on the desk. You guys had seen that. My tablet for my Speedo, because I'm gonna have a tablet up in here after I put that back in there, and that's gonna be my Speedo. And then the 3 monitor mount is coming for the back. So I mean, this fits pretty decent. Needs a little bit more cutting, and then once it's perfect, I went and got some spray foam, because I don't know how to explain this when it's not on here. It fell off and I just don't feel like putting it back on. Okay, so you guys see the gap back here? When I first originally did it, I'm always, I know I said I took a bunch of measurements, but I could not measure this cut. I kind of just took a straight edge and just kind of went at it. So yes, it fit, but then it came down to the angle. You guys obviously seen that when I was sitting in the chair. I'd like it to have more angle. So now when I angle it, it's pulling, and then there's this big gap on the bottom, which obviously is gonna have to get filled. And it almost seems like it's flexing the dash, which I mean, because look at how flimsy it is now that I cut it. I'll have to cut even more to get this to come down more to the face of this. So then once that happens, I'm gonna have a big gap on the bottom of all this stuff. I'm aiming the camera down too fucking far, boys. All this stuff, you know? So I can go ahead, once it's on the desk, and foam it all in. Theoretically, it should fill the gap. I still need to make some L brackets or whatever and mount it. Classic GoPro, battery died. But I'm still gonna have to make some L brackets and mount it to the desk itself after, I mean, because I'll foam it, I'll bracket it, do whatever. But I need to make sure that I have the right top piece. I mean, I am not using this piece of crap wood. My dad said he's got some plywood at his house, and then, or the shit from work. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that that was my other plan. You know, L brackets and foam it up. Get a little foamy homey. So, right now I was in the middle of cutting more, and I'm like, crap, I need to take an update. Because like I said, my camera died and I just kind of forgot. But yeah, I'm gonna keep cutting the rest of this lip down, so then we can get this closer to this. Boy, my fucking camera hit the ground and my tripod exploded. Now all I got is my selfie stick. Check it out, boys. You guys can go super far away from me. Hey, this doesn't help us at all. God damn it, boys. Alright, boys, so we are currently holding the GoPro with our hand, not with a handle or anything. So that's great. It's an upgrade for me. Whatever. So we have cut more out the top, and now I want to set it back on the desk and just see how much more we got out of that. Oh, like a glove now, boys. Alright, hopefully that doesn't snap. And again, I apologize for the absolute shitty views you guys are now gonna get because I broke my tripod. I'll have to order one, obviously. Wife's gonna be always like, God dang it, every time you need something, you always order it right before Christmas. This is crucial. We cannot have no tripod, is no good. But anyways, we are way more down, boys. Way more down. Alright, boys, now this is a lot better. So I was sick of looking at a dirty dash, so we cleaned the dash up. Wiped her all down. The old glass cleaner. She came nice and clean. So I was gonna get rid of these stickers, right? Here's my dilemma. They kind of mean something to me a little bit. Because, like, this dash is from my fucking Honda Civic, so, I mean, if that's the Rice Boy shit that I liked back then, that's the Rice Boy shit I like now. I mean, I got a Supreme sticker on the one I got now, so I mean, yeah. So I'm thinking with this is pretty good. For pretty low, I got the one log angle. It's kind of in the way of my shifter right now, because this has got to go in line with this. I know I wanted to put all this crap back, but I mean, it's just like, it's arguable, and I say that because of convenience factor. If I still want this half of my desk to be work related, like, I still need a spot to edit my videos and stuff, so it's gonna be hard to just ditch that. And then let's just say I'm ready to edit my video, like I gotta kind of do something with this, and then this would maybe be here, like, you know. I want my computer chair to still fit here. That's the goal. That's actually the real goal. But, I mean, this chair will be movable, so I'll be able to toss it off to the side. But, yeah, you guys see what I'm saying. Plus, I mean, shit, I have an extra chair to chill in the game room. Let's go, baby. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do next. I'm not sure what next step is. I think I'm gonna go check out my dad's plywood because, I mean, at this point you gotta start mastercrafting what you got going on there. And yeah, I'm just using my imagination like I've said 100 times, so. But I like this. This looks good. I don't think it needs to go up anymore. A little shaky. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So I was gonna make my way over to my parents, but my mom said my dad's on his way here. I don't know if he's got the wood or if he's gonna just check out what I got going on, but I don't know. We'll see in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take some paint marker and mark where my sim is right now, so I don't fuck anything up. And I'm gonna try to see if I can make it fit right here comfortably, or if I'm gonna have to modify or do whatever I'm gonna have to do. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna try to see if this will fit into there. If I have to raise the desk up, I will. I don't really want to cut that, so I mean, I don't know. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what we got going on. My poor sim that works perfectly fine, and you know, I just don't want to do anything crazy to it. Okay, so my dad had just left. He dropped the plywood off. We were measuring from the ground to here. So I'm gonna obviously have to raise my seat up in the house then, I guess, but we were trying to get whatever we needed. I don't want to fuck with this too much. So no matter what, where we are, I'm gonna have to cut this bottom part out, this little section, and then cut that little section out too. The reason why I don't really care about that too much is because now if I go ahead and get like a Moza or a Fantech or something, I'm probably gonna put it on this stand anyways. So this stand will be always permanently good for that desk, I guess. Might have to pull the pedals out, maybe drill some extra holes in the stand or whatever. I said I didn't want to fuck with it too much, but it is what it is. If I got it, I got it. Just sucks now because until I get the sim going again, or whatever, you know, my sim's down until I figure out the dash situation. Okay, after a ridiculous amount more of cuts, we broke through right here and scratched it right there. I'm very unimpressed with that, but we're still moving. So, this is where we're at. We got the wheel in here, but we're still running into some issues. As you can see down here, it's tipping it a little bit still. Oh wow, it's almost off the back of the wood there. But yeah, it's still kind of pushing it pretty good. So I still need to angle the steering wheel up. And it's hitting the paddle shifters. So I know that this might sound crazy as hell to you guys, but I literally think I am going to cut the paddle shifter right here. Just cut it off. I don't even use them. Literally, I use them to lower my turbo and do more turbo. And I have that whole control panel off to the side of my computer. So, I mean, don't even really need them, to be fair. If it's gonna cause me problems, which they are, it can get out of here, huh? I like how this is turning out. I like how it's all tucked in there. That's kind of nice. And we didn't have to cut crazy amount here. If I can't get this angle right, I am gonna have to cut some of this. and probably cut some of this. Which I'll probably have to do it anyways, but I'm just waiting to do so. Because I just want to think 100 times and cut 1 time. But otherwise, you end up with shit like that. Because I was getting frustrated, it was in a tight spot. I probably could have used the cutoff wheel right there, but then it would have like melted the plastic and it would have, oh, I don't even. Let me just keep thinking here. Cut. Now that we've seen all this, the tucked up part. So I don't know if I was just yabbing about this or not. I might even have to delete this part, I don't even know. The distance between right here is gonna have to just stay, because the more up we come, the more closer we get, and my hand definitely has room in here still. Paddle's clear, whatever, we're not dicking with that. Just to refresh, I don't know if I went over that. My Amazon package just showed up. We got a tablet for a digital dash display, and a triple monitor mount for the monitors. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put this together. My dad's on his way here. I told him to come back because I'm kind of pretty much to the point where I need to figure out, I'm gonna need to cut a new piece of wood for the top of the desk. And I mean, yeah, you know, like I gotta cut a new piece of wood. And I'm just so undecided if I'm gonna make another half of the desk. Sounds like a whole lot of hoopla, and I could just order a nice black desk. It's just, it needs to be long enough. My computer has to sit right here because the editing station's gonna be here and the drift station's gonna be here. So the computer's gotta be here. It's gotta be right there. So, yeah. I'm just really undecided. I would love to build my own custom desk, but holy shit, that's a lot of work, and I could probably just spend $100 and get a desk that long. We'll see when my dad gets here. See what he thinks. Because I know that this one piece here is going to be long enough, and then we can just build the dash out of this and put it onto the legs, and I can paint those legs black. That's not a big deal. Pretty much where it comes down to is I just don't want all of this to just look like some sanded, spray painted nonsense. I mean, the back part of there you're really not gonna see, and the legs down there it's kind of whatever, but like I just still want this to look nice. I'm just very undecided, boys. Very, very undecided. I might just look at desks and measure. Maybe I'll find one. Also comes down to if it's not the same height, holy crap, that would drive me nuts. So I don't know. We will just see what my dad has to say. But I am excited for this stuff. Happy this came already. Okay, so some ideas have changed since my dad has arrived. I went ahead and, where is it at? Let me go to my gallery. I bought myself a desk. It's 63 inches this way, 21 inches this way. It's all black, supported with a nice black rectangle frame. It's the same height. So if me and my dad imitate what is going on here, it is the same height. So throw all that in the bin. I'd rather pay $100 to not have to build that side. I mean, like, holy smokes. I am no desk builder. I don't want this to look like a spray painted piece of wood. We bought a new desk. Whatever. That's great. So my dad had a random idea. He just brings up, he's like, well, why don't we build the legs out of metal? I go, well, that would be great because that's exactly how this desk is going to look. So he's going to grab some tubing and we're going to build rectangle legs and then cut this piece to be from here to my Sharpie line because that's where the monitor is going to go. Just like so. And yeah, you guys see the vision. So my dad is running to go get the metal and I need to go run and go get some Thanksgiving stuff to make the wife happy. So we're both taking a little break right now, but that's what's going on with the sim rig, and I'll catch you guys once me and my dad regroup back at the shop. Dad's got the welder here. We got some scrap metal over there, and we're gonna start constructing the frame I just put together the 3-mount stand. It's kind of cool because it came with 2 options. As you can see, this one is a clamp, and it clamps to the back of the desk. This one on the top is if you had a hole in your desk. All you have to do is just put this plate and then just screw this into here, and this holds it. You don't need the bottom bracket if you were gonna do that. But it's just like, I'm not 100% on where it's gonna be. I don't wanna just go drill a hole in the desk and then just be like, yep, that's where it's gonna be. And then when I get in the house, I wanna move it over like an inch or something, and I can't because I drilled a hole in the desk. So I mean, whatever. I'm okay with the clamp. We're gonna run it. So this is what we're going for. Big rectangle frame. Pause welding it up. Cut a bunch of shit up. I'd sit here and time lapse it all, but I already know this video is gonna be long. So I'm just gonna kind of explain what's going on as we do it. So that way this video isn't a whole 45-minute long episode.
Bracket bar.
For the monitor.
Yep. On her. I'm gonna put some feet on her.
We got some feet pegs now. So we're gonna get, well, not me. We have one welder, one guy, one Pops. Pops is gonna weld it up. Frame's looking nice though.
So we can cut the board.
We got the board set up. And hopefully your boy has some hardware somewhere in the garage. So yeah. So we're moving along. Cruising.
The feet are secure.
High five. Almost left me hanging. It's a little wonky over here.
Yeah, but you can bend that out.
He didn't even like that. The side of the wings are gonna cover it. Flip it around once maybe.
Well, I put the cleaner side to the back.
Oh. Okay. Looks good. We have some self-tappers. And we're just gonna countersink. Perfect. Oh, come on. We didn't have to do none of that shit. But now we just take this bad girl right here. Cut. We're self-tapped all over the place. I just have the desk up here, and I keep bending these, which still works, but like, I don't need the whole button. Like I said, I just use it for decrease turbo, increase turbo, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and just like cut a decent amount of it off so that it's just for my finger, and then bend that up pretty good. So yeah, that's my plan. Dad's got the seat flipped over. We ditched this fucking donkey over here because it was just not ideal, not level, not good.
It broke anyway.
Yeah, real broke. So we got, just like we did with the infinity seat, we're probably gonna use some of this. Slap it on here, nice bolts here, well, bolt holes. And we're gonna craft some stuff there. And then off of the seat, we plan on mounting the shifter and then maybe making something to hold the e-brake and my module. But I was also looking at this piece comes down from the middle of my dash. And it like comes up in here. I can't exactly remember 100% how it goes in here right now. And it might not work with this now that I'm re-looking at it. It was just an idea. But that fucking control module over there, sitting up on the thing, I'll zoom in on it, is literally the same size as this. It like fits right in there. It's like ironically perfect. But I mean, we might just, you never know.
Yeah,
He's not gonna have time to do that shit. So that he can finish it off. Like just literally wasting my time. That's weird.
Pa just got done cutting the angle iron. We got the 4 legs on the chair. We're gonna get the angle iron on there, get all that all welded up. So then once we get that all good, we can try to figure out how to attach that. And then like I was saying, the control panel before and the e-brake also need to get put on there somehow. So, again with the imagination. Just let it run wild and just keep building shit with Dad. Dad's mainly building this stuff. I did the first half, alright? I had the fucking first idea, so give me some fucking credit, alright? Jeez. The pod deserves a lot of credit. Gotta round them off. Safety first, boys. Come on. Can't be kicking the shit when it's in the game room, you know? So not only have we cut the paddle shifters, we also hacked the side of the shifters off. So we did not need the tie down spots like these things. Anybody that has a Logitech knows what these are, has the feet, and yeah, didn't need them, gone. So the problem is this was not fitting in here properly. It was bowing it out on the sides, as you can literally see in the scratches. Now it fits in there nice. So now we're working with something here. So then this is kind of about the height that it's going to need to be, the general height. This block has been coming in clutch like this entire time. But we're going to build something off the side of here to hold this, and then hopefully we can build something to hold those two things too. But one step at a time. Okay, so pause brainstorming with the old bracket from this. We still have the bolts, and the bolts go into the bottom of here. We're gonna try to make something work off the chair to there with that. Put it all together, and you got a cake mixture. How about that? I don't even know if I mentioned that Ken Bob's over. I feel like you've seen Kenny just like in the midst of things, I'm sure.
Use this to set the dirt back on it because I was gonna put the wheel back on, but it's got a little thing on each side.
Yeah, the dirt bike tire's been a fucking bitch. Damn, I'm gonna have to double quack that. That was pretty. Watch your profanity. All right, you guys. It's really dark outside now. My dad took off. We made some really good progress on the dash, I'd say. So I don't know if you guys are gonna like this content, but I think this is really cool. It's still car related. So I mean, go ahead, comment down below and let me know if you think this crap is cool. But with that being said, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content. And as always, have a nice night.